Thanks for joining me today. Today we're making one of my favorite eggplant dishes. It's a sticky Asian eggplant. Goes great with rice or noodles or veggies. It's perfect. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with our eggplant. You can use a large eggplant, but I like using a little one. So I'm going to use those and chop those into ginormous cubes. But first, we're going to make our 7-spice blend. And this blend is amazing, and it goes on many things. I, of course, love eggplant. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of coriander because we're going to grind this. 2 teaspoons of white pepper. And then 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. And I use gochugaru. You could use whatever you have. I have a couple of kaffir lime leaves, and I'm pretty sure most people don't have these, but in the event you do, you're going to love them in there. Okay, I'm going to grind that together, and then we'll put that aside. Okay, that is how the spice blend looks. It is so fragrant. I breathed it and about took in a big sneeze, so be careful on that. It is lovely together. Okay, so what we're going to start doing is we're going to just cut our eggplant as close as we can in half. Okay, you know I don't like a lot of salt, but I'm going to use just a little to see if we can get a little moisture out of these, and then we wipe it off. And then we will taste our sauce as we go so things don't come out salty. And we'll let this sit for 10 minutes. While we're letting it sit, I am heating up my oven to 425. Okay, that's going to sit for 10 minutes. And look at what we get out of there, a little bit. I find that these actually aren't very bitter because they're so young. It's the older ones that can turn a little bit bitter. But we just want to wipe the salt off. I really watch the salt and things. I go for low sodium soy sauce, or I just use less. You can always add more, but remember, you can't get it out. So I'm a fan of less. Less is more to me. So I cut these like this. I love them in big wedges. They look beautiful. They cook down so nice. Okay, we're going to take the dry spice, the fragrant dry spice that we made. I'm going to add in our ginger. Fresh ginger is good. Dried ginger is good. Fresh garlic is good. Dried garlic is good. I'm going to get in there with my hands. That's why I wear gloves. Okay. I move those over to there so I can put my spice blend in here. And what we do here is we add this with a little bit of sugar, tiny bit of salt. You know I go light, so I'm actually going to go super light because I can always add more later. But there is a lot there, so we do have to have some salt. And then we add a little bit of cornstarch. I know it sounds crazy, but this is what we do, is we get a powder on the outside. Then we're going to spray it with a little bit of unflavored oil. And now honey would be tough because honey would cause it to kind of glob up. Coconut sugar, which I love, it has a low glycemic. Sometimes it doesn't get the stickiness. And I do want the stickiness in here. So we do need 1 tablespoon. And I keep these on hand, these sugar and the raw. I love them. So we're just going to put a tablespoon in. It smells so good. It's insane. Get this all over everybody. You can even add more corn cornstarch if you don't have enough. We just want a light coat because then the oil is going to attach beautifully to it, and that is what's gonna, see, we got a lot down here, so don't add more just yet because that's the flavor. Okay. I use an avocado oil sprayer. It is so handy. You know, regular oil will just, you know, go all over and you'll use a lot more. And we just want this to be healthy, but also to attach our seasonings. We're going to let these sit a few minutes. Then they go in for 20 to 25 minutes at 425. And you got to watch them, okay? Every oven is different. I want you to watch your oven. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets of this. Get a little spray. I like putting them up so the tops get going. Nice and roasty from that. So these are going in the oven, and I will see you when they're all done. The small batch is just right out of the oven, and this is what you want it to look like. Oh my God, they're just delicious little globs. Now, I took those for about 23 minutes. I could have went maybe a minute less, but I love when that sticky sauce gets attached to this. It's gonna be lovely. Okay, now we are going to start our sticky sauce, and I'm gonna let those eggplant cool down a second, but this sauce is very easy. And we're going to put it in a saucepan because we are going to heat it up. So there are 2 cloves of garlic. Now, if you like more, put in more. This is just what I like. We're going to cut up 1 red chili, and these are hot. So I want you to be careful and take at your own risk. You know, I take the seeds out. So I'm just going to use 1. It's perfect for me. It gives that beautiful flavor and gorgeous color. Put 1 chili in there. And 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. And I water mine down a little bit. Fish sauce inherently has a lot of sodium. So this is a big serving, but I can always add more later, probably soy or something. I just don't want to put in all that salt if I don't have to, and I can still get the flavor. Then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I did dilute that by probably 30%. 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. 1 tablespoon of oil. 1 tablespoon of sugar. And remember, you can use coconut sugar. You can use maple syrup. You can use honey. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to use that. And if I have to come back and put in a little honey, that is okay with me. And then we're going to chop up some basil. If I had Asian basil, that would be perfect. I didn't make it to the Asian store, but I've got regular basil. And they are cousins, and they are very close. So I'm going to use that. Now, we do use mint at the end if you have that. And this is all to taste. If you want something saltier, it's really up to you. I just always, you know, try and watch my health. And if I can cut salt, I guarantee your doctor is happy about that. So that is a big bunch of basil we're going to put in there. And we're going to stir. And we're also going to add a 1/2 cup of water. And we're going to bring this to a boil and let that cook. Okay, that's cooked a few minutes. And I'm going to add just a little drop of honey in there to thicken it up. You don't have to, or you can add it later, but that's what I'm going to do. It'll help the sesame seeds stick. And you can put in what you'd like. Remember, you know how much eggplant we have. So, got a lot of servings. And now we add the eggplant in here. And we cook for just a couple of minutes. That 7 spice is going to be lovely in here. And we're going to cook a few minutes. I'm going to lower that. You just want a gentle rumble to thicken that up. God, it smells so good. And the eggplant is going to release a little starch and fiber, which is going to help thicken this. We're going to put peanuts on it, lime, and some mint. Insane. See, that is thickening up. Very nice. See that down there? Oh, that's what we're looking for. Sticky Asian eggplant. I'm just chopping up a bit of mint to prepare. I'm going to squeeze some lime juice just so it's easier to put over the top. Start with a half. See if you need more. See, that is 1/2 an ounce. It's probably 2 teaspoons at least. I've got a nice bowl that's beautifully shaped, perfect for this, and just pour it in there. I'm gonna put a couple of peanuts on and some mint and some sesame seeds. And you can serve this by itself or with some rice or another side of vegetables or with some tofu, some grilled chicken, some grilled beef. It's up to you. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, it's day 2 for the Asian sticky eggplant. If it's possible, it came out better. Whether you eat it with chopsticks or you go at it with a fork, you are in business. It's delicious. I hope you try this. Seriously. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.